George, firstly, it feels a little while ago now, but that win at Saracens was monumental, but then a well-deserved break last week.
Yeah, we're really pleased with the win at Saracens. I think we had a tough game against Quins here on just into this year, and I think we were a little bit disappointed. I thought Quins were better than us on the day, which was fair enough. I think we were just a little bit disappointed with our the way we managed that second half and didn't quite take our opportunities in the first half. So there was a lot of good discussions on the Monday. I was really pleased the way everyone came in disappointed but addressed the issues. We talked a lot about how we're going to manage our way through the game, and I think the task at Saracens was we have to stay on task with our game plan here for that week, particularly because they're very good at what they do, and I think the best bit of the game for me personally was the growth in the way we did manage the game, and we stuck to the plan and it delivered. So it was credit to the boys really. It was quick learning, if you like, and I think like I say, Quins taught us that, and we moved on fast.
And off the field, it's been a positive week this week with international call-ups. Six Nations obviously looming. It kind of shows where the club are with these international call-ups becoming almost expected now, which is nice. Yeah,
I think obviously the boys have done well, and I thought we might have a couple more in there actually, and maybe we will by the end of the tournament. But I think we've got a good few guys now, not just the ones who are picked, ones who are knocking on the door, and rightfully so. I think they've earned the right to have their names in the mix, and like I say, I'm hoping those numbers will grow and grow as the seasons go on. But the rest of the squad have had a week off this week as well, which is massively beneficial, and I think we've had a chance to review our game, where we're at, how we want to push on. And the thing that with some internationals away, it gives us an opportunity to let some other guys sort of take the reins and fill those spots, and not just on game day but around training as well. So yes, it'll be an exciting period for us.
And obviously another big piece of news off the pitch this week is Albert Tuisui heading to King's Home next season. What can you say on him?
Yeah, Albert's massively exciting. He's a huge man. He's extremely powerful. But most importantly, obviously, I've got previous with him, and I know him as a bloke, and I think he's a really honest, unassuming but hard-working, tough man, and I think that's that's always the benefit of bringing people that previously. You haven't, we're very diligent on people we bring in and do a lot of phone calls and a lot of homework, but with Albert, I'm lucky I know what he's about as a bloke, and he'll give us a slightly different dimension on the field, and it'll give us a nice balance, and actually having someone like that can free up other guys to get even better quality moments in their game, if you like. So massively excited for Gloucester. And
the good news keeps on coming with the likes of Charlie Chapman renewing his contract earlier this week, and Santi Cecchino as well. It just kind of feels like the players really want to be here right now.
Yeah, we're really lucky. I mean, everyone wants to stay. And we've managed to retain everybody so far, which is brilliant news. And obviously other teams are looking at our players. That's the way it goes when you start to get some results. But the boys are fully invested. I think Santi was brilliant ever since he's come over, and he's really invested, and I think he really suits the way we play. And Chappers has a great story, doesn't he, from being a little kid in the shed and coming through and scoring that try against Bristol in the corner and celebrating in front of his friends and family and people who've seen him grow up. So I think that's really exciting, and as we've said before, the more homegrown players we can have, the better. And credit to Charlie as well. He's worked really, really hard on his game for the last year, and I think he's in a really good spot for his own hard work.
And taking all that good news into a European week, Perpignan on Saturday, that'd be a tough test, won't they?
Yeah, they definitely will. I think they might not have had the results all their way necessarily, but they're a very big physical team, and they've got some serious dangerous threats in terms of running at you. So we've watched them inside out, and yeah, as you say, we'll have to be on our toes. This poses slightly different questions in Europe than the Premiership, because you don't necessarily know people as well. You haven't been watching them play for season on season. So yeah, I'm look forward to the challenges they present, and I look forward to seeing how the boys deal with it.
And taking on Perpignan on Saturday, a win looks likely to almost put Gloucester in a very, very good position to progress. Do you look that far, or is it simply tackle the task on Saturday?
Yeah, look, you just got to tackle the task on Saturday. I think league tables and groups and points and all that is what it is, and you win, you get points, you lose, you don't. So you might as well just set out to win a game of rugby every time you play, and then the points will take care of themselves. But I think if you start planning ahead and counting things and adding things, you trip yourself up and you might never get near it. So what's the point? So boys are very focused on delivering the game plan, like we say, as we did against Sarries, delivering the performance, and I think hopefully if we get that right, it will lead to a win.